Good morning, YouTube. This is WakMed19.
And we're going to the beach.
Okay, guys, so what are you going to do when you get to the beach?
We can jump the waves.
Go surfing.
And try and go surfing if we find a boogie board for him. And we can build the sand castles.
Daddy's gonna throw us.
And Daddy's gonna throw us. And we're gonna eat lunch and relax. And we can.
That's it. Pretty much it.
So we've arrived at Ball Point, and this is what the skies look like. If you can see over my shoulder, the rain has come, and before we even got here, we've got a lot of rain. We're gonna eat lunch, see if it passes, but this is Florida, and it's rained every single day for like the last 3 weeks, making this very difficult to get to you, but we're gonna see what we can do. Maybe we'll play in the rain.
Oh my gosh, that's deep.
Once upon a time, there was a happy little shell that lived by the sea. And now he is gone. Once upon a time, there was a happy little shell that lived in a sandcastle. Another shell came along and wanted to live with that one shell that was in the sandcastle. But the shell that was in the sandcastle said no. This made the other little shell very angry. So angry, in fact, that the ground beneath him had split in two. This shell was not to be trifled with. And so late one night, the little shell snuck into the castle of the big shell and did the unspeakable. As the rich shell lay broken on the side of the sandcastle, the little shell took his place. He didn't want any trouble, but he also wanted the castle very badly for himself, and so he took what wasn't his. When the other shells heard what had happened, they were enraged and demanded justice. So the little shell wound up in shell jail, where he was never to be seen or heard of again. They buried him, and he turned into sand, making up the beach and making up the castles that he so desired to live in. One of the cool things in Project Spark is that you have the overworld and what's underneath. If something is built on a ledge, then the roots actually show through underneath the trees and the roots of the grass and rocks.
I declare myself king of this tree.
And sometimes you have to deal with little goblins.
So because we're in Florida, we've had to deal with the rain nearly every single day, and today was no different. We got chased away from the beach by this wonderful downpour, and even though it's nice to have rain, there's water standing in the ditches, and it would be nice for it to stop. I hope you've enjoyed our excursion to the beach, and we'll try to do it again in the future. Thanks. Have a great day.